Wealth Wednesday with Brent Wilsey, president of Wilsey Asset Management.
Good evening. I'm Brent Wilsey, president of the investment firm Wilsey Asset Management. Diet drugs are very popular. Are they hot? Should you invest in them? Well, we looked at different companies. We looked at, I know people might be investing in Eli Lilly. Now, Eli Lilly, their stock is now about $1,000 a share. If you've invested in it a couple years ago, you've done very well. Congratulations. But the question is, will it continue on going? And this is why I talk about when you're investing, you need to be an analyst, not a salesperson. You need to understand what's going on about the business, not just the financials. We love looking at the financials, but you also have to understand the business as well. Eli Lilly stock, I mean, as I said, they're around $1,000 a share. They currently trade around 31 times earning, well above the market, and that's very important. But currently, about 18% of adults do take the drug. And there's other considerations. I mean, you gotta know these drugs came out as not a lifestyle change. They came out to correct diabetes. They came out for obesity. This is what the drugs came out for, not for like, well, I got a wedding in 6 months, I better get ready for it. You lose the weight, because what's happening is that you're on it, and then 50% people, they stop after 1 year. Now, when on it, it's very good. I mean, you lose the weight, your blood pressure goes down, your glucose goes down, everything is great. But studies show when people go off the drug, the weight gain you have is 4 times faster than if you lost weight the normal way by dieting and exercise. And also, too, about a year after that, when you start gaining the weight back, your blood pressure goes back up, the glucose levels go back up, cholesterol goes back, all these things happen to you. So these are problems with the drug. And what we're looking at as an investment, when we invest in a business, it is for the longer term. It is for 3 to 5 years. And I think these drugs, not going to be where Eli Lilly is going to drop tomorrow, but you have to know the business. Also, too, with these drugs, it's been proven that you say, well, I'll go on it, and then I'll go off a year later, and then back on it. It's been proven that the second and third time around when you're on it, the effects are not very good. They're not as good as they were when you first started. So eventually, I don't know if your body becomes immune to it or what happens, but it's just not good the second and third times around. Also, I discovered a thing called weight cycling. And what this is when you lose weight, you lose, oh, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 pounds. Well, 30% of your weight loss is in muscle. But when you gain that weight back, you don't gain back that 30% muscle, you're gaining mostly fat. So just think of that 2 or 3 times down the road that happens to you. That is not going to be good. Eventually, you're going to go off the drug and stay off it completely, and you'll probably be overweight is what's actually going to happen. So you have to realize that this is not a long-term thing. And then the health problems you have with these drugs, because again, they're very, very difficult. You might say, well, I'll be on it for a lifetime, never go off it. The health effects you have with these drugs can be very hard, as far as they're tough on your gallbladder. They're tough on your kidneys. And these are things you have to think about, because if you're younger, 25, 30, 35, when you get older, you may not know this, when you get older, you end up in a lot of pain, like your joints hurt and everything else, so you want to take ibuprofen, you want to take Advil. Well, doctors now check the health of your kidneys and say you really can't take that now because your kidneys aren't that strong. And if you're on these drugs that destroy your kidneys when you're younger, when you get older, you're going to have more problems, and maybe you'd have to have, gee, I hate to say this, but you could be on dialysis or have to have a kidney transplant or something. So these are things you have to realize. So when people start discovering this, this is when I think the diet drug companies will start having problems, and competition's coming out. Everybody's trying to get in that field. So again, if you made money on them, congratulations. But again, be careful down the road. All this information does come on our website, smartinvesting2000.com. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening. We'll be talking here more next week. Have a good night.
This has been Wealth Wednesday, sponsored by Wilsey Asset Management.